Embrace for impact. Fight your fears apart. Embrace for impact. I'm the future's engineer, and baby, I'm here.
Hello guys, ZTake909 here, and welcome to the episode 2 of the Nottingham Forest career mode. And sorry in advance about this sounding like completely out of whack, mainly because I forgot to unmute my mic. So that's why I have to overdub it. It's absolutely brilliant. But a lot of things happen in this episode that you don't really want to miss. So today they're just doing a cheeky training session with the young lads, and it goes all swimmingly, and we're pretty much getting ready for our first game. And there we go, we get a loan offer for 2 years from Wycombe Wanderers for Matty Cash, which we do accept, and hopefully he grows well. And secondly, we just come around, do I believe? I'm pretty much looking at the screen and seeing what we're doing. So, in the actual comment section, I asked you what players we should bring into the club, and one bloke brought in that we should try and get Marcus Rashford. A bit of a stretch, but I think it's a very good chance of getting him. But he did request us that he wanted to get him on loan. However, I decided to do a bit differently and actually permanently buy him. And as you see here, offer transfer sum, they weren't given an offer, so I decided to just chuck the cheeky 1 million bid and then just see what happened. Okay, we also get a 1 year loan from Swindon Town for James Thorne, our striker. Hopefully he grows potentially well. Yep. Okay, we're just now going through the days, and now we get an offer that rejected. They rejected 1 million. And he said they're way too valuable for him. So we tried to up the ante. So I think we got up to about 5 million. Yeah, we did. Or 4 million we offered. And I also realised I just actually got rid of an Aston Blonga transfer offer, which I was planning to sell. And so they said no to the 4 million, so I said, okay, we'll just get him on loan for a season. 5% bonus per goal, future fee will not be set. And we just sign, and hopefully they agree to lend us, because Marcus Rashford is a talented young player. And we just pretty much skip through the days, trying to get ready for our first game. Our first 2 games, which we are playing. And there we go, the loan offer was accepted, so Marcus Rashford, for the first season, will be a Nottingham Forest player. It's absolutely magnificent. A player with probably one of the biggest potentials in world football, probably next to Renato Sanchez. He's in our club. It's amazing. And it's just unbelievable. Apparently it said his wages that we'd be paying him are $57,000 a week. Just think about that. An 18-year-old making $57K a week. My God, if he rejected that, then he must be like the newer version of Cashley Cole. But hey, who knows? And there we go. Obviously put Bettner on the bench and put Marcus Rashford on top. As we're coming into our first game of the season, which is against, I believe, Burton Albion. Because you're here, yep it is. Nicholas Bentner does say he wants to play, mainly because he's currently in good form, which made, honestly, a lot of sense. I mean, why not? He's a really good player. Yeah, so we're pretty much there, and we put Marcus Rashford on the bench, even though, and Marcus Rashford I just saw went from 76 to 77 because he can. No training whatsoever, he's just now a 77 rated player, just from out of nowhere. And we're coming into our first game of the season. We're sticking with that team, and we're getting right into the first game of the episode. Here we go. Forest Park Stadium, which is not Nottingham Forest Stadium. I need to change that. Nottingham Forest versus Burton Albion in the first game of the EFL Championship. The start of the series in terms of games. Let's see if this is the start of a brilliant campaign. There he is, they're coming out. There he is, Nicholas Bentner. The man, the myth, the legend. Standing proud as always. And there they are, they're shaking hands against the Burton Albion boys, which I'm honestly surprised they're in the championship anyway, so fair play to them. Now let's get ready in for the kickoff. Okay, here you got shot hurry. We got a steal here from, I believe it's Piraeus. Goes on a bit of a run. Sends a free ball in for Kasami. He's going to run past. He's going through, but he gets cleared off. It's going to be a corner on the 18th-minute mark. The corner's going to be whipped in by Osborne. Anyone can get their head onto it. No, they could, but it's going to be a deflection, so it's another corner. It's going to be whipped into the outside box. And then free ball, but it's just led straight to Burton Albion. Now Burton Albion have a chance. They whip it in. It's cleared off the line. And we try to just struggling getting the ball out, but Chodhuri was there. And there's a chance there for the player, but he just rockets it over. And here comes Kasami again, running with a free ball to Nicholas Bentner. Has a shot, but does take a deflection from a Burton Albion defender on the brink of half time. Has a whip in, trying to get Piraeus, header, but a good corner save. And it's going to be another corner here from the other side though. It's whipped in. Massieni with a header, and it clips the top of the net. Very, very close. And there goes the whistle for half time. Not a lot of chances, but we go into the second half 0-0. Okay, here comes the first opportunity of the second half. Burton Albion going on the run right into the box, whips it in, but a massive save from Stojkovic. An absolute hurler of a save. It's going to be a corner here for Burton Albion, and they whip it in, try to get valid, but try to get cleared out, but eventually the shot, it was just a horrible shot by Burton Albion. And now Burton Albion on the run again. They try to quick 1-2, but that player is definitely offside if I've ever seen one. And now Bentner with the ball, coming off a challenge with the referees playing on, whips it into Kasami. He takes a shot, but it's a miss hit. No penalty is given, but a free kick is given for that for some weird reason. And here comes Cohen. Whips it into Carriol. And he gets taken out. It's a clean tackle, but it will be a corner for Nottingham Forest. And a bit of shove and pub. So it's going to be whipped into the 6-yard box. Punched out by the keeper. Nicholas Bentner's there, so he gets another whip in. And Kasami with a header, but it's just a bit off target. But I believe it's another corner. Yeah, but at this point, with 13 minutes left, I decided to make some changes. So I'm going to put Cohen out for Licker, and I'll take off Nicholas Bentner for Marcus Rashford. So Marcus gets his debut. So corner's whipped in. Kasami's for the header, but it goes wide, and it'll be a goal kick. But coming in here now, Traore gives the ball to Marcus Rashford. Big step around, causes the play to go the wrong way. A through ball here for Kasami. He's one with the keeper. He can't miss here. He does not. It's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in our first game. And Kasami scores our first goal of the season with 6 minutes left, which could be the deciding goal of this match. It was a fantastic play by Marcus Rashford. He's starting to fit into the team rather well. Beautiful goal. And there's a replay here. Marcus Rashford doing what he does. Through ball, straight to Kasami, and just sends the keeper the wrong way. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. There is Pachim Kasami, first goal of the season. And I believe that is actually the end of the game. There it goes, the whistle goes. We've won our first game of the championship season, 1-0 against Nottingham Forest. That goal was enough. And if we see later, Traore got man of the match, I believe. Yep, 1-0. I think Traore got an 8.4 rating. Rashford almost getting it with an 8.2. Kasami with an 8.1. So a rather decent. So we are now coming to the last game of the episode, which is the kickoff of our EFL Cup campaign in first round against Gillingham. And for this team, I actually decided to make... Oh, before that, Gillingham manager praises us and thinking we're going pretty darn well. So that's interesting. So pretty much, I had to make a reserve squad for Gillingham. Just looking for players that don't really get much playing time, even though I do think Gillingham's only the league below, I think. I'm not sure. So yeah, so pretty much, it's all that. Let's get into the game. Right, so Court Lane, Gillingham versus Nottingham Forest. Hopefully it should be an easy win, but you never know in these cup ties. So hopefully we're able to pick 3 points, and the players to watch are Paul Konchesky. Oh mate, let's get into the game. So here comes the first highlight. Is I forget who's actually in this team. I think that's Fox. I'm looking at it. It's just really far away. I think it's Fox. Sends a through ball into this bloke, and then Fox has a shot again. Good set play, but great save by the keeper. It was cleared out. Now Licker heads the ball into this shenanigans happening. 2 players, and it's thrown in. It should be a throw in to Nottingham Forest. Licker with a throw in to Kasami. Gets taken off the ball, and it will be a free kick. 30 yards out. Licker will take it. Whips it in. Tries to get Hassan. No idea who that name is. Okay, here's the first opportunity here for Gillingham. A through ball here for O'Hara. It gets completely taken out. And it's a yellow card for Pakis, which is probably deserved. O'Hara then has a free kick. Whips it in. Tries to get Emma, but it's cleared out. Yeah. Now Grant with the ball. Goes on a bit of a tangent. Back heels it. It's being cheeky. It's a play on here. Kasami with the ball. Whips it into Grant. And just slots it home. We are 1-0 up with 7 minutes left in the first half against Gillingham away from home. It was a fantastic goal. Especially that back pass at the century. And he just slots it away. What a goal. And there he is, George Grant. Well done. Okay, we're now coming up to Licker, through balling it to Hangang. I don't know who that is. I'm so far away I actually can't see. It's a corner here though. And it's whipped in for Pakis, but it's cleared out. Licker will have another crack of whipping it in, I believe, yes. Asabalonga, but gets a save in by Bond. J. Bond. Hopefully that's James. Please tell me that's James. There's a bit of play, trying to get play for Gillingham. But I believe, yep, the whistle does go, and that is the end of the first half, 1-0 up. Okay, second half now, a big steal there by Aquilano. Now gets it to Donnelly, now to Quick, I think. Now to Emil Thomas, on a run. And now Pakis comes in with a slide tackle, and he doesn't time it perfectly. Bearing in mind, he's also on a yellow card, so the inevitable has happened. Yellow card, it's a second yellow, he is straight off. Damien Perkis, our centre back, has been is sent off, and we've given a penalty. Horrible, horrible, horrible thing to happen. And here it goes, Emmanuel Thomas against Jay Smith, a 57 rated keeper. He puts it inside, but it's a fantastic save. And then they try to go for it again, but it goes out. It'll be a corner for Gillingham. Absolute big boy save there by Smith. And there's a whip in, but a shot, and it goes way over the bar, and it'll be a goal kick. And now, not. Gets the ball to Manuel Thomas. And through balls all the way down to Porkincheski. Hazel tries to get around him. Whips it in. And somehow, Quigley's gotten the ball and it's gone in. Which is honestly shocking because you see there's 2 players guarding him. They don't go for the head. So we're already down, and now Aquis with 7 minutes left. And it's a great slide tackle there. They try to put the amount of pressure to probably force them to get the win. Manuel Konchesky whips it into McDonald, but it's cleared by Cobbs. McDonald tries to get around, but a big save again by Smith. And this is at the 5-minute mark. I decided to make some substitutions. I swapped Grant and Perkis around, so Grant was defending, and so we had no CDM. And I brought Rashford on. So that's what happened. So it's a corner here for Gillingham, but it's cleared out brilliantly. And now here we go, Courtry in the 90th minute. Rashford goes on a bit of a tangent, sends a through ball to Norton. Now to Lansbury, steals the ball and slots it under the keeper and scores in the 90th minute to win us the game. Honestly, probably one of the best defensive stops I've ever seen, and just slots it right under the arm of the goalkeeper. Here's a through ball it was Vorton, and then somehow big steal, and just slots it away. An unbelievable goal by Henry Lansbury. And there it is, the end of the game, and that's the end of the episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in episode 3. Take care.